Good evening, everybody. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I am Zuri Bibi, and it is way too late for the Sacred Geometry card reading of the day, but it's not too late for the Sacred Circle spread. I've been running, and actually I'm not even doing that one. I'm going to do the Seed of Life spread, because it seems like I've been talking about that quite a bit this week. Today I was out with the mask on. We've been hanging out quite a bit. Doing some things today. It was really nice spending time with him. He actually took the whole day off, and we spent some time together. But I wanted to come home tonight. I spent the night yesterday. That was enough. Got some things here I need to do. I'm still not finished getting my place straightened out. I've just completed one hurdle on my journey, and I'm beginning again. I'm beginning the fool's journey again. You know, you always have, your journeys in certain areas of your life that you're going to repeat until you get it right. And there's an area of my life that I got to get right. So I'm starting over again with that. Hopefully I'm learning the messages and I won't have to keep repeating this stuff. It is what it is. I mean, we all do it, whatever the issue is. Every issue you have is part of a journey. And if you don't get it right, you got to start over. You get a tower moment and you got to start over. And that's funny, I'm talking about this is because these cards, tarot and all of that, has to do with the seed of life. The flower of life, actually. Everything we do has something to do with this. I might turn my music down a little bit, but I'm listening to Keiku Matsui. I love her. This evening, she's very relaxing, real chill. Because I don't want any words kind of control my thoughts. A lot of times when you listen to music with words, they control you. Depending on where you are mentally. And I know right now I'm transforming. I'm in the middle of transitioning. There's a lot of things going on, and I don't want anything affecting me, especially when I'm doing a reading. But anyway, this for people who are new to my channel or haven't stopped by, or if you're sneaking in, listening or watching my channel, I talk about the seed of life, talk about the inner child. All this stuff that I'm talking about is going to help you deal with who you are and deal with knowing who you are, so that you can become one with it within yourself. A lot of people want masculine. They want their masculine. And I mean, I understand that. You do. But until you get healthy within yourself, becoming in union, one with yourself, when you get with your masculine, if you're not in union with yourself and you haven't cleared out all the stuff from your inner child, you're going to get together and then you're going to break up. Get together and break up. Get together and break up. Or as they say, 80 cups. You can always have, and you're going to have to restart over again. That's what's going to happen. So this channel is to help you understand who you are and, see how it applies in your life, so that you can go back and correct some things as you need to. I haven't been given permission to sell the package. There's a package. They call it the gem package. I use the gem package. I need to go back and read some things for the reason that I just told you. I'm doing my fool's journey again. It's this area in my life that I have to repeat. It's something I didn't clear up. And so once I know for sure that I can talk about this gem package, then I'll actually be able to offer it to you for a price. I'm not even allowed to sell the package. I have to get permission to sell this package. It sucks, but it is. But knowledge is power, and if it was given for free, y'all would mess over it anyway. When things are free, you don't treat it right. That's I can honestly say that in the field that one of the fields, let me put it that way, that I'm in. You go into a store, you see how people tear up stuff, the clothes is all messed up, they rip them up and do it because it ain't theirs. So that's what y'all do with information if it's free. If it's free information, y'all just don't even pay attention to it. But if you pay for it, you're going to cherish it. You're going to take care of it. You're going to make sure nobody messes over it. So, and I can tell you that the package does work. It really does. I use the package, and I sorry for putting my arm in the way. I use the package, but I don't use it in the. I use it, but I don't use it in the way that it's been given to me, and I think that might be why I got to restart this one area of my life, the journey over again. So I'm going to go back and do what I'm supposed to do. So Sophia Charles, if you're listening, I'm going to go do the work. Okay, so let's get on with this spread. This is a spread that you can use if you're beginning a project, business, or relationship. And it talks about the seeding of ideas and passion. And it is a key to understanding the expansion of new energy, so it will offer insight as you set out. And it'll also help you with processing challenges along the way with the relationship or the project you're doing. So we're going to do that one, this spread. I haven't done this spread in a while. I think I've done it on here once. So let's see. Alrighty, I'm just going to spread them out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. And normally what it does, I'm going to show you in the book what it looks like, because this is the seed of life, that shape that's behind it. That shape there is the seed of life. And I'm just putting it in that shape. I'm probably going to look for some backgrounds that look like this, to have these shapes on them, because I think that will help my reading make more sense. Maybe I need to go do that. Alright, well, let's see what the first card is. The first card talks about, let me read. Okay, the seed of life is represented by 6 circles around a circle center, and that's what that is. The 6 circles around, and then that's that one circle in the center. It is one of the glyphs associated with the flower of life, and I did talk about that. Okay, so the number 1 is in the center, is the object of your inquiry. So this is Nonagon. I've never seen this one before. 54. It is the seed of your plan. It is the potential held in this moment for ideas, enterprises, and new beginnings. Whether you are starting a business venture or falling in love, the seed is the beginning and holds within it all possibilities. So what does this card have to say? 54. Completion. Oh, excuse me, I'll be yawning. Busy day. The Nonagon depicts 9-sided geometry. That's what this is. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming from the greatest single-digit number, it is a boundary. 9 is the Trinity of Trinities. It represents perfection, balance, and order. It is ultimate extension, achievement, and completion. This card represents the completion of a cycle in your life. You have given energy and achieved much during this phase. Events and relationships have served to help you grow and define who you are, giving your life meaning and resonance. There is no need for sadness or regret because you have given your all and contributed your best. Now you stand at the gateway of something entirely new. Bless the times that you have come and are now completed, and get ready for the next big adventure of your life. See yourself already in this new place. Let's call it Cloud 9. It is a place of growth and your highest joy. Rejoice in what is yet to come. Wow, and that's pretty interesting for me because, like I said, I spent the day with masculine and I had the opportunity to stay, but I decided to come home tonight. There is, even with us, there's a completion of a cycle, but not in a negative way. It's a good thing. But even before that, I ended up, before I even came on video, I pulled another card and I got a number 10. I got the number 10 card, which is pretty interesting, and that it was the triangle, and that was talking about me being in balance. So that, that's pretty good. Okay, and that was seed. This is the seed. Number 2 is the germination, and that is the Vesica Pisces. I'm probably saying that wrong. And with that one, number 2 means it's action. Ask what it is. Ask what it will take to germinate your creative ideas. What action is needed to get them off the ground. This may represent the planning stages of a business venture. And if your inquiry is about a relationship, this action is the sprouting stage when all is new and fragile. Care for this germination with tenderness and honesty. And that's number 8. Excuse me. Birth portal. So action, you're birthing something. This is a birth portal. The number 2 becomes creation through the Vesica Pisces. I'll figure out how to say that word. It is the interpenetration of 2 circles or spheres representing 2 holes, and it becomes a birth portal. It is the birthing place where people and ideas join in mutual understanding and common ground. This card asks you to examine the interactions you have with loved ones and colleagues. Are you co-creating as a synergistic expression of shared wisdom and respect? Are you seeing eye to eye? Are you mutually speaking your truth? Then choose the Vesica Pisces. I don't know that word. I'll figure it out. This card confirms the wholeness of your relationships and honors the potential that comes into being as a result of respect and cooperation. If, on the other hand, the spheres of influence overlap in an off-center configuration, you will likely find yourself dissatisfied and looking elsewhere for completion. If this is the case, the question becomes whether it is possible to realign energies and bring a new sense of balance and cooperation. Take action to bring about this adjustment so that all your relationships birth into growth and greater understanding. So this is saying right now, if it's centered, you're birthing something because it's balanced out. But if it's off center, that means that you need to work on getting back balance. You need to adjust this because you're not going to be able to birth anything if you're not balanced. I have to turn on the fan. It's hot in here. Oh Lord, I unplugged it. Thank you, Jesus. I need the fan. It's hot. All right, let's go back. Sorry about that. Number 3 is the growth. Number 3 is growth. Tetrahedron. And that number 3 is growth is a dynamic action. Growth is dynamic action. Here is where things really begin to happen. It is your movement toward attaining your dreams and visions. It is enacting that business plan or enrolling in classes or signing up for that long-awaited pilgrimage tour. In love, it is the time of blissful beginnings of exploration and open hearts. Allow this card to inform that growth. And that's number 15. So let's see what's going on with that. Wow. No, it's 13. I thought that was 15. Let's go back. Action. And this is action. So wow, this is probably a double whammy. Double. Since it's in the 3 in the action spot for the reading, and this card means action, that means it's extra strong, extra important. The tetrahedron is one of 5 three-dimensional geometric shapes commonly called the platonic solids. Each has equal angles, edges of equal length, and equal faces, and each would fit into a sphere. Within their structure, they hold cosmic truths. The tetrahedron is the simplest of these platonic solids, with 4 equal triangular faces. The tetrahedron speaks to the male side of your nature. This is the place of action. This is the fire of ambition and the understanding that it will take to bring ideas and projects to fruition. Is there a project you have been considering or a decision you have been putting off? Now is the time to take action and initiate movement that will activate ideas and complete creative projects. If you are already actively engaged in this process, this card affirms your decision to act and supports the focus and passion that directs you upon this path. Simply remember to listen to your inner guidance and ensure that this action is not mere smoke and flames, but intentional movement toward a higher goal. So whatever this is that you're birthing, you need to make sure you're taking action to do it. And if you are already taking action to do it, that means that you're doing the right thing right now. It's supported. Whatever the goal you're trying to obtain, it is supported. Number 4 is the challenge. Wise friend. The tree. We had this earlier this week too. The tree, wise friend. And for number 4, every venture has its challenges. Recognizing this aspect provides you with the means to face them and grow from lessons they offer. Don't avoid this aspect. Face obstacles and fears head on so that they have no power to derail you later. This is about getting wisdom from trees. And I was supposed to do, I'm going to be honest, I didn't go sit under my tree or go to my tree. I'll do it tomorrow. This talks about it's nature's wisdom. And ancient trees are wisdom keepers. They hold within their bark and branch vast libraries of knowledge, history, and earth mysteries. They are fully willing to make these accessible to anyone who makes an effort to tune into their language. When you approach a master teacher or a revered elder, it is customary to offer prayers or pay tribute. The old ones love such acknowledgement, and they respond to your recognition for their wisdom by expanding their energy fields and offering shelter. As you sit in this presence, open your inner knowing to a place of receptivity. Relax. Breathe in a slow, rhythmic manner and listen. Messages may come in a whisper or an exclamation. You may receive words, or likely some simple knowing will occur. Trees are renowned poets and givers of riddles, so don't expect exact answers. Cultivate a relationship with the tree near your home, one you can visit often. Let your experience with this wise friend guide you in learning the language of trees. Once you learn this language, learn this connection, you will find trees talking to you everywhere you go. So if this is considered a challenge, you getting back to nature, learning what nature's wisdom has to tell you. So you have to learn to understand that nature, the trees that are here, they have a lot of information to share with you. And actually, you know, if you're not by any trees, that's kind of scary because we need trees. Trees help us to live. You know, they offer shelter. You know, when it's hot outside, you can get under a tree for shade, and that's what the animals do per se. You know, they build their nest up there. They do a lot. But let me keep it moving. Number five is your strength. What is the strength? High tide. High tide. I think I've seen this card before. It's 27. Number 5, strength is empowerment. This is the place of power that comes from the heart. It is the power to, not power over. Seek how you may cultivate the power of your abilities. Ask how you might encourage the strength of others. 27. And this is dynamic action. So you're taking action and you're going to overcome this this challenge. And this is this is empowerment, your strength. So you have high tide. Wow. All right. This card is filled with golden spirals. They're all up in there. It depicts the energy of experiencing nature at a particularly dynamic and exciting moment. The incredible forces of nature are our constant companions, both externally as wind, tide, and storm, and internally as emotional upheaval and calm. You are asked to become aware of the reality of dynamic forces working in your life. You are not powerless in the face of events. You need not wait for the winds of fate to blow you on to the next phase of your life. Learn to utilize the spiral vortices, and volcanic eruptions that are part of your emotional experience. By using your intuition and intention, learn to harness their power to aid you in action toward your dreams and life goals. There are times for quiet contemplation, and there are times for dynamic action. Listen carefully to your emotional body and its response to decisions you are making, or to those that seem thrust upon you. If it feels right, it probably is. If not, use your ability to avert disaster and leave or refuse to take part in the event. Above all, trust yourself. While you're making whatever new adventure, endeavor you're on, you need to know that you're birthing something, and you're going to be using your male side, the action side, but you're going to have some obstacles or challenges, but you can push through it because you're going to use your high tide energy to help you push through it. You don't have to be stuck in whatever situation that is thrust upon you. You always have a choice. You always have a choice in the matter. All right, number 6. Let's look at this. Number 6 is flowering. Excuse me. Metatron's cube. 41. Community. So the community is going to be helping you, it looks like. The geometry of this card is the place at which female and male energies join to create something entirely new. Yeah, you're birthing something. By beginning with the 13 female circles from the fruit of life and connecting every, see if you can see that, and connecting every center with straight male lines, a shape known as Metatron's cube appears. View this image as a three-dimensional configuration. Within the shape, concentrate on the lines and see if you can find each of the 5 platonic solids, or cosmic volumes, as we like to call them. You can see then how the joining of male and female energies creates substance and form. If you choose this card and you are asked to see how substance and form are working in your life and to view them as aspects of male and female cooperation, allow this card to represent a time of balancing the yin and yang of your inner life to promote harmony and creativity. This may be your own male and female aspect seen as the offering creative solutions to challenges or projects. You will more easily connect with the substance of your inquiry. What form does the outcome take? Metatron's cube is a metaphor for all problem solving, not only in third dimensional reality, but in other dimensions as well. So whatever you're overcoming here, this is your problem solver right here. Metatron's cube. This card may also represent the relationship you have within others and how by joining through substantive action you form community. Community brings together disparate aspects of humanity, and when held in balance, it creates a cohesive whole. Do you feel part of a community? Are the contributions you are making giving life and form, peace and substance, justice and freedom to the community as a whole? Think about it. Are you part of the problem or part of the solution? Think about that. That's going to affect whatever it is you're birthing. And the fruit. What fruit are you going to bear? Echoes of one. Interesting. Number 9. Greater whole. And this, let me look at this. Look at that. You see those two there and the two there, and then here and here, there and there. This is twin flame reading. I knew it. Interesting. This card is a symbolic joining of male and female energies. It uses the concept of two whole individuals joining or birthing into a dynamic oneness. This new creation is not male or female dominated, but a prayer of balance for a greater whole. In each relationship, a dynamic exists that determines the balance of love and power within that friendship or partnership. We are moving from an age where power has been seen as dominance over others in order to attain specific goals, be that money, national security, or simply getting the job done. This is the old paradigm. As we enter the Aquarian age, this relationship to power will manifest as co-creation and become power to and not power over. This evolution will take place in individuals who make a conscious choice to cultivate shared power and cooperation. So you have to be working as a team, as one, for that to happen. You can't be separate and expect to have that echoes of one. You got to come together. This card challenges you to observe relationships in your present life and to ask yourself if they exist in the old manner of power as dominance and manipulation, or if you are learning to cultivate shared visions for your future and the power to create a divine oneness. So you need to find out, are you around people that's not like to manipulate and do all kind of evil stuff? You know, if you are in that environment, you can't get echoes of one. You know, you can't birth. You're not going to be able to birth anything using your male energies. And a lot of these cards talk about using your male. You're using a lot of your male energies. You're trying to balance things out. But we know that you're birthing something. So, take heed in this. Whatever it is that you're trying to obtain, you need to, you're going to have challenges, but you'll be able to get through them. You're going to take action, but you're going to take high-tide action. You're going to be focused in making the decisions that you need to make in order to use Metatron's cube, that, you know, use your male and female aspects of yourself to get a situation solved or started, um, up and running. Quite interesting. But if it's a relationship, you're going to have to work with on your if this is a relationship, you're working to become in union with yourself. You're using your male and female energies to get in union with you. And if you're already in union with you, then you're going to be working with your twin, whether it's a masculine or a feminine. This channel is for both. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm glad I came home. But I've been running all day with the masculine. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop with this one, because this is kind of late for me to actually do this type of reading. I'm hoping that it will give you food for your soul. I got to figure out what I'm going to try, what I'm going to call this. Until next time, you all take care. Peace.